This is Rob from Grappling Hook. Okay, so a lot of companies are out there screwing up their timeline, right? And I hope you're not trying to be one of those. Actually, I know you're not. So, how can you maybe even beat your timeline? Setting up what we call it a phase timeline indicator. All right, so as you go through for each step of your journey, think about where the important steps are happening, when they're happening. Okay, so say if we're launching the online store, going back to that example, your online store is, say, while you're writing code. So this chunk of code should be ready by April 4th. And then the next chunk of code should be ready by the next January. Right? Just where things are happening along the timeline. So when you're launching a product, boom, how many days will it take to write so much code, or how many days will it take to ship your product from where it's at to the customer that bought it? So those things, fill that data in. Those are the things that you need to know, because you're just going to fill in for your frequently asked questions. There's going to be stuff on the back end that, when you're dealing with your people, again, if you want it done by April 4th, they need to know that, right? Say, okay, it's going to be done by April 4th, or even better, it's going to be done by April 1st. And then you've got it communicated. Simple, easy peasy, right, man? So, but writing it all out in your blueprint, having it there so that you can reference it and deliver that information to the proper people, whether it's developers, designers, customers, whoever. You've got it all recorded, easy to get to, easy to reference. And when are you going to do this? Anytime these numbers come up, anytime this information comes up, record it, fill it in. Do a workshop. Get everybody's input on it and when they think it should happen. Don't just say, because I'm the boss, you need to do what I say and I think I know best. No, ask people. They'll tell you. Your coders are going to know much better than you, maybe, how long it's going to take them to write that code. And get some potential customers in there, because they're going to give you a much better idea of how long they might expect a particular thing to be shipped to them, or get whoever is providing the product in to talk about this, because they'll let you know how long it takes them to get that product out the door. So you're not guessing. You're not having to make it up and just make assumptions either. So talk to everybody, fill it in, record it on your blueprint, do that as a workshop, make it a game, make it fun, get some beers, or kick back and get your heads right and have a good time. Really, honestly, this bit, you could do it, the whole thing, with a few exercises in an hour, easily. So, again, consider, it's called a phase timeline indicator. But pretty much it's when things are happening, how long they take to happen. All right, this is Rob signing out from Grappling Hook.